Welcome once again then to the United States Grand Prix here in the magnificent city of Austin. It was here in 2018 that Kimi Räikkönen delighted the world by taking the top step of the podium for the first time in 114 races. There's always a record to be broken, so what, I wonder, is in store for us here today? We're racing then today in Travis County, Texas, around the 20 corners of this wonderful Circuit of the Americas. We'll be reaching speeds of around 200 miles per hour here today, and there are plenty of good opportunities to pass, especially through the two DRS zones into Turn 1 and the long back straight into Turn 12. Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Charles Leclerc lines up on pole position, edging out Lando Norris, who'll start from P2. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Hamilton, blue, Sebastian Vettel and Magnussen, Perez, Tsunoda, Stroll and Esteban Ocon, Albon, Russell, Carlos Sainz. They'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty, and Fernando Alonso, Schwartzman, Gasly, Nicholas Latifi and Mick Schumacher. Joe, they've taken a grid penalty, and Max Verstappen completes the grid. It's almost time for the lights to go out, so let's head down to the track where preparations are underway.
Lap is good, but we need to learn the gears, so go into each one when you can. We're going to need some work on the brakes, so put some energy into them and warm the tyres as well, please. Okay, incredible parking there, nice one. That's going to give you the edge if you can get good launch as the race starts. Okay, so that's the rest of the grid forming up now. Be patient and watch for those lights. near the white line on the exit, we'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross onto the track. The gap to the car in front is less than 1 second now. Well done, let's try and get past the DRS zone. Plenty of energy, use the overtake button and have a go. Come on, you can do this. stay on form.
magnificent United States Grand Prix, and they've hung on to take a sublime victory here today. Natalie Pinkham, how do you think they were able to set themselves apart today?
I think it was clear what the main contributing factor out of the track was. Speed. It sounds like an awfully reductive statement, but fast cars win races, and we saw that today with our winner.
Drivers are on their way to the podium right now. It's been a fantastic race for McLaren, that's for sure, and no doubt they'll be celebrating tonight. Quick look at how the drivers' standings have changed. Blue increases their championship lead. Let's focus on the driver of the day. Natalie Pinkham, come on, who do you pick?
I think it has to be Fernando Alonso. He got the strategy spot on and consistently had the pace to come through as well.
The Constructors' Championship may be a foregone conclusion at the moment, but regardless, let's look at the standings. So then, Ferrari have now moved out of sight and out of reach. It's another triumph for the Italian team as they claim the World Constructors' Championship. There was also a strong showing from the McLaren team today as they make their way up the standings. And with that, we wrap up another weekend of motorsport action. But with more races lined up, be sure to join us when we come back with more Formula One.